Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Now if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you are new, hi, welcome. We would love to have you join our little family of home bakers. So don't forget to click that subscribe button so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Now today is another cold and gloomy day here in Cape Town. And a warm slice of raisin bread with some butter, some cheese, cup of tea or coffee. It just sounded really good to me. So that's what I'm making today. But I'm going to do a quick and easy version without using any yeast. Now the first thing I did, my oven is preheating at 180 degrees Celsius. Now to this bowl, I've added 1 cup of raisins. It's about 125 grams. And to that I added 1 cup of boiling water. I just let it sit until the raisins was nice and plumped up, and I discarded the water. And to this bowl I've added 4 cups of sifted self-rising flour. And to that I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now this is nice to make on a weekend when you have a bit more time to make a nicer breakfast, like on a Saturday or Sunday. Even during the week, or you can make it the night before, just heat it in the microwave and add your toppings, whatever toppings you prefer. But I just like to stick with some butter and some grated cheese and a cup of coffee. Perfect breakfast for me. Or even just a nice afternoon snack. Now to the flour and the baking powder, I'm also going to add 3 teaspoons of aniseed. Now you can add 2 or 3, or if you're not a fan of aniseed, you can just leave it out completely. But I do find that the aniseed gives it a nicer taste. But of course, like I said, no need to add it if you are not a fan. Just giving that a stir. And then I'm going to add my raisins. And then we're just going to place that aside and start with our wet ingredients. Now to a bowl I'm going to add a cup of sugar. I'm just using normal granulated sugar, but if you have castor sugar, it should work as well. And to that also you can add 3/4 cup if you don't want it to be as sweet. And to my sugar I'm going to add 3 eggs. And I'm just going to whip that up just until it's nice and fluffy. Now as you can see, it's nice and pale in color. So now I'm just going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence or vanilla extract. I'm also going to add 1/2 cup of oil, 1/2 cup of water, and you're also going to add 1 cup of buttermilk. And and just mix that together. So now I'm just going to add my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients. And it should have a nice batter. But if your batter is a bit too dry, then just add about a tablespoon or two of buttermilk or milk. But as you can see, I don't need any. And that is what your batter should look like. Okay, now this amount of batter should give you one large loaf or two mini loaves. But I've just greased a loaf tin, and then I have just a mini loaf pan that I'm just going to make a few individual ones. Just to use up my leftover batter. Okay, now this amount of batter should give you one large loaf or two small ones. Now I've got a large one, and then I had some extra batter and I just made 4 mini loaves. Now this is going to go into the oven, like I said, 180 degrees Celsius for 50 to 60 minutes. And these ones, because they are very small, will probably bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Just remember that all ovens vary in heat. So if a toothpick or a cake skewer comes out clean, your bread should be done. Okay guys, so my raisin bread is out of the oven. Now mine baked for 50 minutes exactly at 180 degrees Celsius. But like I said, all ovens vary in heat. But if a toothpick inserted comes out clean, your bread should be done. Now the mini ones, of course, only needed 20 minutes. Now in this bowl, I've just added 50 ml of sugar, and I added 50 ml of boiling water, and just stirred it just until the sugar has dissolved. And I'm just going to brush my bread. Now like I said before, this bread is nice when it's nice and warm. With some butter or cheese or your topping of choice. As you can see, they are quite hot, so I'm going to leave it to cool down before I cut into it. But thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like. Like I said, it will help with YouTube, just so they promote my videos. Subscribe if you're new, and if you haven't already, click the bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. and I'll see you in the next one. Stay warm. Bye guys.